Okay, so what is up guys? Now welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll just be giving you a very quick update regarding the Bitcoin price action and what are the news to expect na pwede makaapekto sa price ng hindi lang ng crypto market kundi ng buong global markets. No? So simulan natin. We're currently here on the daily time frame ni Bitcoin. If you want a better recap, syempre, panoorin niyo yung most recent upload natin dito sa YouTube. No? Meron din tayo niya sa Facebook page, pero yun, I highly suggest na yung sa YouTube ang panoorin nyo. I think mas malinaw siya compared kay sa nasa Facebook. No? So, meron tayo ditong potential 5 waves down, which is this one, W, X, Y, X, Z. So, currently, we are in the wave Y. No? Fino-form na siya. And sa loob ng wave Y, since it is the same as wave 3, pwede siya magkaroon ng 5 waves down. So, the suspetcha ko is pwede itong wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or WXYXZ then since we are in a corrective wave, no? So yan yung sa akin, no? Again, that is hindi naman kailangan sa inyo din. Pero yan, so ano yung mga nangyayari ngayon? Zooming in, no? Currently, we are seeing a potential pattern, pero bago yon, meron tayo na-discuss last time. Sabi natin, maghihintay ako dito ng break of structure before I make another entry or before I consider another entry. Nagkaroon ba tayo ng break of structure? So, wala tayong nakitang break of structure. Is this already invalidated? So, for me, hindi pa. Bakit? Kasi nga, hindi niya pa naman binibreak or hindi pa siya nagagawa ng break of structure and then nagagawa siya ng kumbaga shoot up. So, for me, this is still valid. Bakit? Kasi if you're going to look at this, no, this is still a high, a higher high, and a higher high. Wherein dito sa ating RSI is a high, lower high, and lower high. So, still, that is a bearish divergence. Dahil dito din high, lower high, lower high. So, still, a lot of bearish divergences. So, yun ang kailangan kong hintayin ngayon or gusto ko makita. No, gumawa siya dito ng tinatawag natin na break of structure. So, saan siya magbe-break of structure? So, dito, syempre, kailangan niya ma-break ulit itong wave na to. Ayan, yung pinaka-recent low na yan, gusto natin siya or gusto ko siyang makita na gumawa ng ganitong price action in this time frame sa 4 hours, 'di ba? If that is going to be the case, syempre, pwede na tayo ngayon ulit mag-plot ng ating Fibonacci retracement tool. So, medyo nalilito na ako. Ngayon na lang ulit kasi ako nagbukas ito. So, let's say, this is the recent high, and then magkakaroon dito ng break of structure. No, pwede yan dito bumalik or mag-retrace around here, pero I think this is going to retrace here, no, potentially. Bakit? Mamaya makikita nyo kung bakit, no, pero I think dito sa orange or blue, mahalin niya sa dalawa, pero pwede rin sa yellow or sa golden ratio. That is going to be my bias, no. If that is going to be the case, syempre mag-re-entry tayo, mag-proportioning tayo ng ating position, and if that is the case, then so alisin ko na to para medyo luminis. No? Ito, alisin natin yung line. And then, kung mapapansin natin, meron siya ditong obvious na resistance area. In this one. So, dito meron tayong resistance area. Obviously. 'Di ba? Meron siya ditong resistance area. So, 4H. Ayan, meron siya ditong resistance area. Dito meron siyang support. Now, we can see that naman, obviously. Pwede natin yung extend hanggang dyan. Ayan, support and resistance area. So, this is going to be a bearish pattern. Kasi nga, normally, this tends to break down, rather it breaks out. No? So, if that is going to be the case naman, we can compute, let's say, nagkaroon siya ng breakdown dito at this point. So, the target is around the 60.6K area. And if ever naman na magkaroon siya ng breakout from this resistance, the target is going to be around the 76.8K-ish area. Pero again, since may nakikita nga tayo mga bearish divergences dito sa part na to, mas malakas or mas bias ko is for a potential breakdown. Again, does it have to happen? Hindi naman masyado. No? But again, still, for me, that has a higher probability. Lalo na kapag nalaman nyo or na-remind ko kayo that August 1 pala, meron tayong interest rate decision and Fed press conference ng 2 to 2:30 AM. So, mamayang madaling araw, magiging exciting ang ating market. So, magiging mas volatile siya. I know na volatile naman talaga siya, pero mas volatile pa siya compared sa normal. No? So, yun lang siguro. no, yung ating mga positions na iba sa susunod ko na lang di-discuss kasi may pupuntahan pa ako. So ayun lang, sana meron kayong natutunan siguro or meron kayong na-realize kahit konti. So ayun lang, sana huwag niyo kalimutan mag-like, comment at subscribe. Kung meron kayong tanong, i-comment niyo dyan sa baba. Meron tayong website dyan sa ating description box, puntahan nyo. Huwag nyo rin kalimutan i-like yung ating page. Yun lang, see you sa next video. Bye bye.